All right, guys, back again with another current Netflix movie that came out called The Perfection, which is a new Netflix horror movie starring Allison Williams and Steven Weber. And this one, I can't really say much about the plot without spoiling it. I don't want to spoil it. I want you guys to go in clean. But the basic without spoiling it is that Allison Williams' character Charlotte encounters this other girl who were both taught under this guy, and they both suddenly are taken down this dark path of all this weird shit happening to them. And that's all I could say about it because I don't really want to ruin anything about it because this movie is so interesting and unique that it doesn't, I feel like I really shouldn't say much about the plot. But in terms of everything else, I think this is pretty well done. I think that the way that this movie does a lot of different things at first was kind of annoying, but I like the fact that this one really did do a good job of taking these characters down this really dark path. And it'll make sense whenever you watch the movie, but it really, these characters, Allison Williams and her other friend, are both taken down this weird, rabbit hole of, weird shit happening, and there's so many twists in it that, it kind of negates some stuff, which I think is fascinating. I think it's interesting, and I think that this has some good, creepy things about it. It really does do a good job of making it unsettling, and I like the fact that, without spoiling it, the ending was really, really rewarding. There was a moment where I was just I sat there and cringed, whoa, wow, that's not what I expected, but awesome. I like that. So this movie does a lot of different things, and that's kind of my big negative, or not a big negative, it's kind of my only negative, where this movie, it kind of does a lot of random things where it's these two characters meet, then they have all this weird shit happen, and then by the end it becomes a different movie, but I still enjoyed it. I didn't think that this was bad at all. I did like it a lot. I did think it's a movie that, as a horror fan, you should see. I just felt it was kind of an interesting mishmash of stuff, where it wasn't a negative, but it was just man, there's a lot of stuff going on, where it keeps going in the plot. But again, that makes it unique. So I did appreciate this movie for being unique and being cool and having good performances and having some good creepiness to it, genuine creepiness, and I did like that. And the ending, again, was really rewarding and really fascinating. I did like that a lot, too. So this one was hard to talk about without spoilers, but I really did, for the most part, enjoy The Perfection. I thought that this was a solid, good movie, especially if you're a fan of horror. I think that this is worth watching. So that's my review on The Perfection. Check it out on Netflix, and if you like this movie, tell me down below what you think about it. And if you like this video, check out my links down below for Patreon, Twitter, Letterboxd, and thank you guys so much for watching.